Hello, welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. I am Pi, and today there are two primary things that I want to observe. So the first one is motivation and how I'm feeling today. And the second one is contemplation of what's next. So let's start with motivation. So I think it was video diary 205, the one that I did before this one yesterday, I talked about accomplishment appreciation, a technique I learned from one of my classmates, and I'm so thankful for it. I have only been doing this for a couple of days, and my achiever strength kicked in, and now I'm like super motivated so that I can write down my accomplishments at the end of the day. Essentially, it's actions I took that I feel good about. It can be related to a goal, knowing me, it usually is, or it doesn't have to be related to a goal. It could just be something I feel good about in that day. And then at the end of the process is do that each day during the week. At the end of the week, summarize the accomplishments of the week, and then do that throughout the month. At the end of the month, summarize the accomplishments for the month. 2 days I've been doing this, and today I had like motivation. I got so much done at home in my coursework for my master's program of happiness studies, and also work that I'm working on to build this community. So I mean, more to come on that in the future, but what I want to be doing next. Oh my gosh, 2 days. I'm like, where has this technique been all of my life? So I'm super excited to continue trying this technique for the next month and see what happens, because I just had I just feel like I put in a good day's work today, and I'm super excited about it. I haven't felt that kind of positive reinforcement for a while, even though I have been doing many of these same types of things each day. It's the feeling of it that's great. Now, knowing that each day I get to write down what I accomplished, and I'm feeling like, like pat myself on the back, I feel great. So it's a really neat way to celebrate it. Okay, the second thing, like contemplation of like what's next. It occurred to me today that this has been happening to me for the last couple of weeks. It'll be the end of the evening, and I'll be going up to get ready for bed, and I'll go, oh, I didn't do Pi yet, is what I call it. I didn't do Pi yet. I need to go do Finding My Way with Pi and do my daily video diary. And it's never a chore. I actually really look forward to this time because it helps me process my day. But I am beginning to see a shift in, when I first started this process, I was in quite a bit of emotional turmoil, and I needed to learn what my emotions could teach me about myself and my situation, and what my choices were, what I needed to choose, what was important to me, and what I needed to change in my life. And I guess we're about 7 months later. We are just about we are 7 months into this. Right now it's about August. So we're about 7 months in, full completed months in, and I have not missed very many days, and I feel very, pretty stable and even. I went through some time where it felt a little windy. It was just a challenge, lots of emotional healing coming out of this transition. But right now what's happening is that I'm excited for each day. I feel like I'm beginning to build in a new direction, a new future, different choices, just really loving what I'm doing. And I've learned so much in my Master of Arts of Happiness studies. My choices for the future feel clear right now. And I am feeling really good emotionally. And part of that is because I've this practice that I'm doing every single day, curiously observing my emotions, has got it so that I'm not just waiting for the video diary. It just is popping naturally, like, I'm feeling something. What is that? And I just kind of go through a thought process in my head, and or talking it out with hubby during a walk or a conversation or whatever. And so it is now a natural flow in my day, which means it's no longer a massive hurdle, and there's no resistance behind any of the uncomfortable emotions, because I still have them. They just pop up a little bit. I accept them, examine them, they flow. I take what I need, the information I need from them, and then they flow along their way, and it is no longer a roadblock. So that has been amazing. And I think what's the most empowering about that is that, like, I feel like I am in the driver's seat again. Not that I can control everything that happens in life. That's not it. It's that I feel like I'm in the driver's seat of myself now. I'm mindfully aware of how I'm feeling. I'm mindfully aware of my choices and where I'm spending my time, and how I'm spending my time, and how I'm framing it, how I'm thinking about it. I just feel more whole. So I will be contemplating what this feels like, because, you know, I originally started these daily video diaries as a personal experiment, a personal growth project, really, to see what it would be like to curiously examine my emotions each day, and maybe just find purpose and meaning in life. And that is exactly what has happened for me. And when you think about the length of life, should we be so lucky to have a long one, 7 months to reconnect to purpose and be recentered in yourself, and to feel whole again, and to be back in the driver's seat of your life. The 7 months is not that long. It is doable. It is doable, and I've learned a lot of techniques to help with it, and this has been one of them. So hopefully I've shared some that have been insightful for everyone else, and I hope that my journey in some way, shape, or form resonates. It certainly, it has been a journey. So I will be contemplating, you know, what's next. And I do want to finish out this year. I want to see what happens, and you know, what happens when you continue doing this process, when you're at a much more level state and coming from a place of whole being versus in emotional turmoil. So that feels like it could be pretty powerful. Maybe it'll be more generative and creative and building versus process and healing, and, you know, all of the stuff that comes there. So that's what I'm thinking about today. Thank you for being with me on this journey. I am so glad that you are here, and I hope it helps you too. I'll see you tomorrow.